When it comes to relationship, it is not easy. Now, finding a partner is another thing that is not easy as well. Finding a partner to be in a serious relationship is not always easy. The thing is that women are everywhere, but wives are scarce. Likewise, the men. Men are everywhere, but husbands are scarce as well. It is when you're ready to settle down that you will understand. Now, to the women now, if you want to settle down, there are things you should at least look out for in a man. Yes, at least the man should be a good man and should have your interest at heart. The man should be someone that loves you for who you are, that accepts you for who you are. And you should accept him as well. Now, what are the true characteristics of a good man? The number one characteristics of a good man is he should have purpose and vision. A man without purpose and vision is more like a confused man that doesn't even know what he wants. And it's also important that you ask him as well. Ask him his purpose, his vision, his future plans. All these things will show what is on his mind, how prepared he is for the future. And, the way you guys will plan things together. It all depends on his vision and his purpose. So it's very important that a man has vision and he has purpose. Now, if a man doesn't have vision and purpose, you can encourage him to, try to realize his vision and purpose. But it is up to him, it is his responsibility to work towards it, to work for that vision to be actualized. So it's very, very important that you, as the woman, you learn to support him, but he should be the one to at least have a vision, find his vision, find his purpose, and begin to work towards it. It's very, very important, because a man without vision will not even know that he's supposed to have a job, a source of income, something doing, that there is time for everything, there is time to settle down, all these things. There is time to plan, future plans. All these things are very, very important. So it is that vision, the purpose, that continue to drive him, to work towards his goals, his plans. So it's very, very important that a man has vision and purpose. A good man should have commitment readiness. He should be ready to be in a committed relationship. That is, if you as a woman also want to be in a committed relationship, then you should be able to look out for a man that has commitment readiness. It's very important. If a man says he doesn't want to be in a committed relationship, then he doesn't. Even if you perform all the wifely duties, you cook, clean, pamper him, take care of him, all these things, he will still not be ready to be committed to you in that relationship. It's very important that it is his decision and it is in his mind to be committed to that relationship. If not, no matter what, he will never ever be ready to be in a committed relationship. So a good man should be able to, have that commitment readiness. There are so many men out there, they are not ready to settle down. They don't even have plans of settling down. They don't even imagine it at all. They just want friends with benefits. They just want to have fun all the way. There are people like that. So if you're the kind of a person, if you're a woman and you want to be in a serious relationship, you should avoid such men. Yes, you should look out for men that have commitment readiness, someone that is even ready to settle down. You can't be a woman and you want to settle down in the nearest future, and you're with a man that doesn't even have plans of even getting married in his whole life, and you think that you can make him change his mind. It doesn't always work. So it's better for you to look out for someone that has commitment readiness already. It's very, very important while choosing a partner. A good man should have respect for women. It is very important that a man knows how to respect women. Now, what I mean is that you need to ask him, about the women in his life. It will be his mother, his sister, his exes. Find out the way he treats them. It's very important. These things matter. Don't overlook them. There are people that don't know how to respect women, be it their mother, their sister, their girlfriend. So if he cannot respect the women in his life already, When you come into his life, do you think he's going to respect you? Of course not, because it is already part of him. So a good man should be able to respect women generally, both the ones he's related to and the ones he's not related to. A man that doesn't respect a woman is the type of man that treats women like trash, that can use derogatory terms towards women. Imagine a man calling his own woman a bitch, you know, all those kind of things. There are men that treat women like trash. There are men that, they are fond of using and dumping people, using and dumping women. They even treat their own siblings, female siblings, like that. Such people, you should know from this thing, sir, you should know that if he's treating his own sister like trash, then he even treats you worse than trash. Yes, and it's a number one red flag. A man that cannot respect the women in his life, women that are his own relatives, his own blood, cannot respect you. He might be faking it at the beginning, but when maybe he's not in a good mood, you will see that part of him. So it's very important that a good man should have respect for women generally, not just for you as his woman, but also other women in his life. A good man should have patience with intimacy. Yes, it's very important that, that a man that is, that wants to be interested in you, that wants to be in a committed relationship with you, is patient, is very, very patient when it comes to intimacy. A man that wants to have you already at your first date, at the very beginning, it's a sign that might not be a serious relationship. It's not someone that wants to settle down with you. All those kind of things, it's not very nice. So it's very important that you walk away from such things. You're not a car that needs to be tested before you get driven. A man that wants to test you, test your feelings, your emotions and everything before getting into a committed relationship with you is not a good man. Yeah, and you should walk away from such people. You must not get intimate with a man at the very beginning just to prove to him that you want to be in a committed relationship. It's not wise. So it's very important, and it's a very good characteristic of a good man. He wouldn't want to, pressure you to be intimate with him at the very beginning. Another very good characteristic is role model. Yes, having a role model. Every good man should have a role model, someone that he looks up to, someone that he listens to, someone that he is afraid of disappointing, someone that he can, take advice from. It's very important. But if a man says that he doesn't have such a person in his life, then you should be cautious, because it might turn out to be that he's someone that is too proud to have a leader, too proud to even be a good leader as well. So you should be cautious of such people. Every single man should have someone that at least he listens to, someone that can advise him and he will take the advice. All those kind of people around him, you should get to know his role models, especially those ones that are close to him. These things are very important. It is his role models that will speak volume about his character, that will tell you more about him, because these are the people that knew him before you even came into his life as a woman. So it's very, very important that you get to know his role models, and you make sure that he even has role models in his life. It is very important that every single man, every single human being should have a role model. Then especially a good man should have a role model in his life. Another very good quality is being able to see your true worth. Yes, a good man should be able to see your true worth. It's even important that, as time goes on, that you ask him what he sees in you. This is very important. Yes, he might actually say maybe he sees your beauty, your banging body and all of these things. The physical appearance is good because men are visual, yes. But it is also important that he knows how to recognize the inner qualities that you possess as a woman. The things that he loves about your own personality. He should be able to recognize these things, because if he recognizes them, he'll be able to value it and protect it as well. So it's very, very important that he learns about your true worth if he wants to be in that committed relationship. It is someone that knows your true worth will be able to help you to build yourself and help you to become a better person. But someone that is just about your physical appearance will not even want to know about your personality, the things that you can do, your likes, your dislikes, your nature. All these things are very, very important. So it's important that your man gets to know about your true personality so that it can help you to become a better person and help you to add value to yourself as well. That is the characteristics of a good man. Keeping promises is another very good quality and characteristics of a good man. A good man keeps his promises. Imagine being in a relationship with a man that will promise you heaven and earth and cannot do anyone. These things it's not good. It's not nice at all. Imagine being with someone that he said that he will call you and consistently fails to do so. He will promise you things and not actualize them. It is better for you not to even promise someone something than to promise someone a lot and not do any. Promise and fail happens once in a while in a relationship, but when it becomes consistent, then it is a red flag. Yes, there are some things that when someone promises you, at least the person should be able to do them. When he consistently fails to do the things that he promises, then it's either that he doesn't love you, he doesn't value you, or he doesn't care about you. So it's something that you should be cautious about. Pay attention to these little details. Don't get used to the wrong things in relationship. There are things that should serve as red flags. There are things that you should be cautious about. You should pay attention to things like this. Don't get used to it and begin to say, my man is used to breaking promises. No. Talk to him about it. It's very important. Find out what the problem is. Why is he always making promises and consistently fails to keep those promises? Find out what the problem is. Don't get used to the wrong thing in your relationship. A good man knows how to introduce his woman. Yes, so proper introduction is another very good characteristic of a good man. How a man introduces you is very, very important. It reveals so much about your relationship. Yes, a good man should be able to introduce you properly, should give you a title. Yes, the title that you deserve. A man that doesn't, introduce you with a title, then there is a problem. It means that he feels, or in his mind, there is nothing substantial going on between the both of you. Yes, he should give you the title that you deserve as a woman. He could introduce you as his lady, his woman, his fiance, his wife. Proper introduction is very important. As a man, you should learn to introduce a woman the way you ought to introduce her, especially to important people in your life. Yes. Imagine a man that met maybe his relative and introduces you, his own woman, as just a friend. Do you know how bad the feeling is? A man that you in your mind, you feel that this man has plans of both of you settling down, is introducing you as a friend. Someone that you're even engaged to already is introducing you as a friend. What does it show? It shows that in his mind, he's not engaged to you. In his mind, he doesn't value you. So a man that values you, a good man that values you, will introduce you the way you ought to be introduced. A good man knows how to avoid using derogatory terms towards his own woman. A good man knows how to talk to his woman. He knows how to, communicate properly, even when they're having a misunderstanding. He should know that he shouldn't use bad terms frequently towards his woman. Yes, there are terms like witch, whore, gold digger. All those terms, they are not good. It's not good for you to call your own woman a gold digger. A good man wouldn't do such. In fact, a man that calls his woman a gold digger is someone that is unwilling to be in that relationship or to provide in that relationship. Yeah, as a woman, you shouldn't be a gold digger as well. To be in a committed relationship, you shouldn't do so. Now, a man shouldn't call his own woman a gold digger because he's unable or unwilling to provide in that relationship. Maybe because the woman asks for something and you're calling her a gold digger, it means you don't value her. For you to call her such derogatory term, it's not nice at all. So a good man wouldn't use such terms on his own woman. A good man knows how to choose his words, even in the midst of a misunderstanding, in the midst of a quarrel. There are some terms you should never use on your own woman, no matter what. Another very good characteristics of a good man is prioritizing your happiness. A good man knows how to put you first. Yeah, in fact, a good man puts you first. He considers you. You're always in his mind. He's in his heart. He considers your wants, your concerns. Things that concern you concerns him as well. And he knows how to address the things that concern you, your wants, your needs, and all of that. It's very important. In fact, providing and caring for his loved ones, it's in the DNA of every good man. It's very, very important. A man that prioritizes your happiness, cares about you, loves you, cares about your wants, your needs, and knows how to provide for you without limits. That is the characteristics of every good man. A good man possesses a very good quality called financial responsibility. Yes, it's very, very important. A good man knows that he should, be financially responsible towards you. He should be able to pay for dinner, your ride, book a ticket for you, pay when you guys, maybe both of you buy something and he pays for it. He shows that he values you, he respects you. Sometimes, even when you, the woman, insist on paying, he will also insist that no, he will pay. It shows that he is even willing to impress you, and he values and respects you as well. And it shows that he is willing to go the extra mile to be very good and caring towards you. So it's very important that you're in a relationship with a man that knows how to carry out his financial responsibilities. Another very important quality of a good man is self-awareness. A good man knows who he is, knows his worth, knows his financial standing. It's very important. A good man knows what to prioritize in his life. He knows that you're important to him. He knows that you're his responsibility. He knows that his relationship with you is important. And he knows the things he needs to focus on. He knows his priorities. He knows when to make the right decisions towards his relationship. This is a very, very important. Moral integrity is a very, very, very crucial quality of a man. Every good man should have integrity. Yes, you must not be a spiritual leader, maybe a pastor or any type of spiritual person to show that you're a good partner. No, it is your personality, your moral integrity that counts. A good man should be patient, kind, caring, selfless, righteous, good, all those things are very, very important. A good man should have integrity. That is what counts. His personality is the main thing, not about him being a spiritual leader or being someone that has a very big title or something, any of these things. His personality is very, very important as well as a man. A man that has frustration issues or is quick-tempered doesn't make a good partner. A good man should be able to control himself, control his emotion, control his temper, should have integrity. It is very, very important in every man. Truthfulness is another very important characteristic and quality of a good man. Sincerity is very, very important. Yes, men lie a lot. So, a good man should be sincere. Yes, he should know how to live in truth. He should know how to be accountable, to take responsibility, and know how to be sincere, not just to people around, but to his woman as well, to his relationship. Another very good quality is commitment to marriage. A good man that loves you and cares about you will not make the woman in his life to become his everlasting girlfriend or make her a baby mama for years on end. No. A good man will take responsibility and will want to make you his wife. Yes. He will want to make you that number one person in his life. He will want you to be that woman that he respects, which is his wife. He will want to make you that person that the society sees in his life, which is supposed to be his wife. Yes, commitment in marriage is a very, very important quality of a good man. Because a man that loves you, cares for you, and truly values you will stay committed, will have that commitment to make you his wife. Last but not the least, a good man takes pride in being a good man. Yes, a good man knows that he's a good man. A good man knows that he is a role model to a lot of people out there. If you're a good man, as a man, you will know. Yes, a good man knows that he's good and he knows what to do to stay true to himself. Now, as a woman, if you finally meet a good man, please, when you meet this your Mr. Good Man, treat him accordingly. Treat him as a good man that he is. Treat him well. And don't forget that to capture the heart of a good man, you have to be a good woman as well. And finally, for today's episode is self-love. Self-love is very, very important. In fact, everybody should know how to love themselves. If you don't love yourself, nobody will love you. You'll be able to love and take care of yourself as a man, as a woman. It's very, very important. If you see a good man, please treat him accordingly. It is the traits of a man that will determine whether he's good or not. So that is what you should be cautious about. That's what you should look out for. And when you find a good man, please nurture your relationship. Treat that man with the respect that he deserves. Good men are scarce. So that is all for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching my video today. Thank you so much for listening. And please, if you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also like and comment on my videos as well. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next episode.